Hey guys.
Welcome back to Harsh Worded, Tenderhearted. Today we have a very special guest, mother, artist, mechanic shop receptionist extraordinaire, Audrey, the oldest of the Gapoos girls. Like we mentioned in the episode that Audrey was going to be in if she wasn't sick, we did save the topic of pretty privilege to talk about today. First, let's start off with what is pretty privilege. Sorry, my bad.
So, if you're perceived as more conventionally attractive, you'll be treated better.
Yeah.
That's basically what pretty privilege is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Or if, people find you attractive, they'll treat you better.
Do we think it's real?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. We were talking about in that one episode when we told our New Year's story that it kind of ties into, the objectification of women and their bodies and how they look. And...
yeah, if we were ugly, if I thought we were ugly, we would not be in the DJ booth.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. You know? Of course, I think it's real, and of course, I think it's wrong. But, I benefit from it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to tread lightly, but...
I know, it's hard.
It's a very controversial topic.
Because other people could say, well, I've never experienced pretty privilege.
Exactly. But I think I'm pretty and stuff.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
But it's real. It's real. It happens. It happens at work. It happens everywhere.
Yeah. And I have worked in jobs. I've bartended before. I've bud-tended before, which I know is a weird name. I know a lot of people, that's what they call around where we live, the people that work at dispensaries.
I think it's so funny. I love that.
I think it's so funny
title.
too.
Yeah.
And you know what? You can tell that people treat their bud tenders kind of like how they treat their bartenders. You know, we were working in a store of predominantly female staff. Audrey worked with me at the store for a short time too. And for some reason, some girls at the end of the day for just making a sale would leave with a $40 tip. Tipping isn't necessary for a bud tender. It's not like a bartender. So it was just very plain in sight that, you know, we got nothing going on here. I just met you. Why are you literally giving me $40? You know?
Yeah, exactly. And then how come that guy over there didn't get $40?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. So, he was much more of a help than I was.
Exactly.
I wanted you out of here.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Yeah. So every job pretty much that I've been at, well, not every single job I've been at. So I've worked in positions too where it's quote unquote important, because even at a dispensary, I don't want to talk about this part too much, but in the hiring process, you notice. Even working in there, you notice how sales are bigger when a pretty girl is selling it to you. Do you know what I'm saying? We had a couple girls that would just whatever they said to buy, those guys were going to buy. It did not matter. And honestly, that's how we got rid of old stock. Yeah, I had my pretty girls and I sent them out to sell my old stock. And it did not matter what that package date was. It did not matter how much it was. There's a pretty girl looking you in the eyes telling you to buy that weed, and you're going to buy that weed. And that's how it goes, you know? So as much as I think it is wrong, here I am.
I
living my
know.
life.
I've gotten a lot of free stuff from Pretty Privilege.
Exactly.
Free drink size upgrades from Tim Hortons.
Yeah. I've milked it my whole life. Guilty. Yeah. I've milked it my entire life.
Yeah, you want to give me free drinks? Sure.
I know. You want to give me a booth? Sure.
Yeah.
You know, you want to drive me around the city and I'm I literally hate you? Sure.
Right?
You want to buy me dinner? Sure.
Yeah.
You want to tip me $50? Sure. I don't...
Yeah.
It's just one of those things that, when you benefit from it, you're not telling me right now, any girl out there, that if a man came up to you and offered to buy you a drink at the bar, I was going to say you would say no, but I'm sure a lot of girls would get creeped out nowadays and say no.
Yeah, that's true.
We're living kind of in a different time. Because in my day, nobody was saying no. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody was saying no. It's just one of those things that when you benefit from it, you benefit from it. It's kind of
especially if it's relatively harmless.
Yeah. Well, no, I've done a lot of harm. I've done a lot of harm with my pretty privilege now that I'm thinking about it.
In reality, I actually, I owe a lot of people money probably.
Because,
yeah,
right?
I've had
literally.
Money just handed to me.
Literally.
Just because, you think I'm gorgeous or whatever. Yeah, I milk it. I put the whole personality behind it. I give them all the attention.
The eyes.
It's so bad. That's how we know it's real, because we're abusing it.
Okay, so this is why I wanted her here kind of when we were talking about the, sexualization of women. Because, like I said, she's kind of right in between us. So I think she would feel bad.
Oh, yeah. I felt bad before.
See? Okay, this is where we differ. This is what I was talking about. And we're more on the side.
And it's weird because I know I shouldn't really feel bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I still do.
we're more on the side where we like not a single fuck. Like, I don't care.
I know.
You know?
Like, I
Like,
pretend I do, but then at the end of the day, I'm like, la-di-da. Just living my life. Like, I sleep at night pretty well.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I can't. That's
It's really bad. I don't know what made me this way. Trauma.
See, that's what I keep saying. That's what I said in the last episode. Like, I really don't know why I'm like that. And I know that it's wrong, per se. It's kind of harmless, but it's doing, like, it could be doing emotional damage. I'm very aware it could be doing
working
emotional.
on it.
Yeah.
I think that's why I'm like,
You feel bad?
Yeah,
Well, you
I
should
feel
feel
bad.
bad. Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
know.
saying. They're like, I should feel bad too.
I thought you'd be like, you should feel bad.
No, I meant like it's something that like when you do like honestly, then nice people would feel bad about it.
Oh,
but
thanks.
Exactly.
You think I'm nice.
Yeah.
No, because I was like, I know goddamn well it's like you're buying me a drink because you want something from me.
yeah,
You know?
Right.
yeah, and I will make you think that you're getting something from me until the end of the night.
Yeah.
until I go home.
Yeah, that's the
You
worst
know?
part.
That's
Like,
the worst part.
I know how it's gonna end for you. You know, you're just come along for the ride. It's terrible.
You're literally looking at them like, oh,
No, I
That's
do the
so
dash. They buy me a
sympathy.
drink and I'm doing the dash. I'm losing them in the crowd. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
I've done that a
dead.
couple times.
I'm
They
dead.
buy me a drink and I'm gone.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm milking you until
Like-
there's no milk left, and then I'm moving on to the next cow.
Sometimes they make it easy.
They
It's
do.
really bad. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make it seem like other people, like I'm victimizing other people,
Right.
but it's, or whatever you want to call it, but they make it easy. Like, why are you being so naive?
Yeah.
Like, now I sound mean. I'm not going to continue with that thought.
No. No, it's true though. It's very true. And that's why I've kind of like kept that whole sneaky link roster that's like fully underground all of the time, like nobody hears about them and stuff. I make sure that they're disgusting people so that I hate them, but I'm still gonna like benefit from it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you're just like still like dangling the little
yeah,
carrot.
yeah. It's definitely something that I'm working on. I think that I don't know. How are you supposed to sit there and say no when
I don't
somebody's
know.
offering you something?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I
Especially,
don't know. It depends what it is.
True.
Like
true.
I turned down drinks before, mainly because it's like I don't drink a
bad?
lot.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't drink a lot. I could have one drink and I'll be good for the rest of the night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry. I don't know why I said that. I know
I'm
that.
like, you know this.
No, I know that. I meant, oh, really?
So it's like I'm fine because it's not benefiting me.
yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
But if he were to give you like,
If it was
A
something to
Birkin bag.
benefit you. Yeah. Like, I love to
If
drink.
he was gonna give me a Birkin bag, I'm playing that up. Are you kidding me?
Exactly.
Or, like, even dinner or something. Like, are you going to
I
say
love
no?
dinner.
Yeah, me too.
You
If I
know?
enjoy their company,
Mm-hmm.
if I am like, if they're an
See,
okay
that's where
person,
I need to work on it. That's where I
You
need to
know?
work on it.
It's because like I love my own company. So if like I'm going out with somebody and I don't enjoy their company, I would have had a better time by myself.
I'll take the
You
food.
know?
True.
I'll take the food.
I know, same.
You know,
That's the
I'll
worst
take,
part.
I'll take the food and the opportunity to dress up for a little bit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Even if I think you're so boring, like
Yeah.
everything you're saying, like I just want to fucking
like I literally
run-
hate your guts.
Yeah, like I don't want to be there. I'm so embarrassed. Like every time someone makes eye contact with me, I'm like looking away. Like
I know. Oh my god. I'm not like I benefit from it and I'll milk it and whatever, but you know what? Like I do have people in my life that don't often benefit from pretty privilege. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So like one thing about me though is I will never like no man left behind. You know? Like with the booth, like it was like I have a group of 5. Are we all coming or am I staying with them? You know?
Yeah.
Or like if somebody's offering me like at work even when guys would offer me tips just because like I'll put it in the tip box or I'll split it with the girls that I'm working with or
Yeah.
here go to the sub store and buy us lunch. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's always one of those things that I'm never not gonna share my benefits.
Has anyone ever gotten mad at you that you've received pretty privilege?
Like a friend or like
Anybody? Like yeah, like a friend.
I know that there are times that like girls kind of look at me different
yeah.
or like have a different opinion of me or don't like me because I milk it so much for sure.
yeah,
you know?
probably because they had to just do shit the right way and
Yeah.
never like that never happened to them or whatever. I sound so
Yeah.
stuck up to say that,
No,
but
but
it's
it's-
not.
yeah.
it
No, it's
happens.
I
very
don't mean
fair.
it that way. Yeah,
And like I've definitely experienced that and like I don't think that they understand that it's so separate for me. Like that's not who I am, I don't think. Ew, that sounds so weird to say. Like I'm literally sitting here talking my shit and I'm like, that's not who I am though. But no, like I still do have values, and on my like day-to-day life with my day-to-day people, I'm different.
That's just one of your other personalities.
Yeah,
Right.
that like I pull out when I get the opportunity to.
Exactly.
Opportunity to benefit. So like I know a lot of girls just think I'm like that all the time. Or I
Yeah.
know a lot of guys even their perception is different, like of me is different. They can't see me for who I am because all they see is that personality.
Isn't
Right.
it crazy that you're like perceived? That like you exist in other people's minds? That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Sometimes I'll just be sitting there and I'm like, wow, this person probably has thoughts about me. Or like a stranger, something will happen. And I'll be like, oh my God, that
A
version of
random
me or whatever
person.
they saw. Like, what if I fall in public? And then like
I
a
was
whole
just
bunch of
thinking
people,
that.
yeah, right? And then a whole bunch of people have just seen me fall. And then that's the only version of me that exists in their mind.
Right?
That's
and they talk about it. They
crazy.
think about it randomly at
Yeah,
night.
right?
That
Yeah.
random girl that fell in the parking lot.
Yeah,
my
no,
God.
literally. Like when people, like when I see people, I'm like, I wonder what they're thinking. I wonder if they've ever thought about me again.
Even like Uber drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, they definitely remember me. They
Yeah.
definitely.
These eyes are unforgettable.
Yeah, no, I think about that all the time. Have you? Has anyone ever gotten mad at you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I had like old
Interesting.
friends who would get mad and stuff like that. And my friends now, my circle now is very supportive because they know it's like, I'm like never not going to share.
And
Like,
I feel
mentioned-
like your friends now, like the friends that you have now, are not. I think I know who she's talking about. And they were just very jealous people and like miserable, negative people, which again is just like goes along with the whole thing that it's like, okay, but you don't get it. You know, like
Yeah.
it's literally just something that happens to me and I just take it. But like your new group of friends that you hang around with now, I think are all very, for the most part, like similar to each other in the sense of like their how they want to be perceived or how they're okay being perceived or
Like I mentioned before, it's like sometimes I'll say no to a drink if like I don't want to drink, but sometimes I'll say yeah because it's like I'll just give them a drink. So
Okay,
it's like, yeah, so
true.
everybody benefits.
Exactly.
And I used to feel so bad about it.
like more so than now. Do
Yeah,
you think
I don't really feel bad now though. That's the thing.
Okay.
It's like it's not like bad. Like oh my God, like I feel so guilty. I'm lying
will
awake
you
up at
string
night.
a guy along if you have
No.
no feelings?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
won't.
I need to get. It's like wow. I need to work on that. I feel bad if I like think that that person is a good person or if given me any like glimpse of your actual personality other than like
Yeah.
wanting to sleep with me, I'll feel a little bit bad. But
Yeah.
if like if you're coming at me, I'm gonna come back at you. Like if you're like full force, like I literally just think this girl is pretty. I literally just want to sleep with this girl and that is it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back full force too. But if like I know who you are or like it's something that like I've strung along and all of a sudden I start to know who you are and now I feel bad, that's different. That's why I make sure my sneaky link roster like shitty people.
Yeah, because you don't respect them.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's easy.
And you know what? I bet they could say the same thing about you too.
Exactly.
So they can't lie.
Exactly.
Don't try to be innocent here. Like I'm the bad guy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh my God. So when I say that I'm too old for the games, I'm too old for the games in an actual relationship. But like I have them on call. I don't answer their calls anymore. I haven't in like an entire almost year. But
True.
I know that they're there if I need to call them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I hate them. So it's not like I'm ever going to be stuck in this like, oh my God, I think I like them, or oh my God, I like them more than they like me. Like, no, we hate each other.
That reminds me of that guy. Remember that bald guy?
I was
That
thinking
like,
about him
obsessed with me?
earlier.
Yeah. Like he
Oh my
gave me
God.
his number and he gave me like money. He like always gave me extra money whenever he came. I freaking hated him. He was so annoying.
It was like to the
he
point
was
that
bald. I'm like,
it was
Get
to the
away
point
from
that
me.
our manager had to we kind of had to like watch Audrey. Like he
Yeah.
would call the store and like
he
it
waited
was,
outside for when I was done work.
Yeah.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was borderline like stalking.
Yeah.
Like it got really bad.
Yeah. It was crazy. I'm surprised that our manager even.
I forgot about that
I-
actually before we started talking about this.
Yeah. John. That's his name.
Yeah.
I didn't give a fuck.
That's his name. That's his name.
He's fucking weird. He was
He was
weird as fuck.
weird.
And he gave me his number. As soon as now she saw it, she was like, "Yeah, that's not gonna happen."
Yeah,
She was
no,
throwing the hammer,
literally.
that's fucking dying.
He was like,
He was disgusting though.
yeah.
Disgusting human being. But I
And
did
she-
get like $100.
That's what I was gonna say. She milked it for a bit,
Yeah.
but then it kind of turned
No,
into
it
like
got dangerous.
danger.
It got dangerous.
Yeah. And I think that's why like a lot of people won't. I've definitely gotten myself into situations that I would hope to God my kids would never get into.
I know.
But
I like no. I'm ashamed sometimes of myself.
no, me too. Me too. Again,
Like,
working
why
on
did I
it.
do that? How am I alive today? Sometimes, like, I
know.
wonder the situations I put myself in.
I know. This is very controversial, but we are very clearly Asian and maybe not very clearly, but Filipino. And I know that it's a thing that people that look like us are very like fetish.
Oh yeah,
Fetishized?
Asians get fetishized a lot.
Is that how you say it?
Fetishized.
Mm-hmm.
Fetishized.
What?
Fetishized.
That's such a weird word.
I know. It doesn't even sound like a real word when you say
Yeah.
it too much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've
Fetishized.
probably never gone out to like the club without getting a comment about me being Asian.
Yeah.
Like in like a little sexual way.
I've
It's so creepy.
yeah,
It's
and
like, get
I've,
away from me.
see, but I'll milk that too. Like, ABG at your service. I see. That's the thing. This is what I was talking about in that last thing about women being objects. But I love it because for a very long time, actually, this is kind of off topic, but for a very long time, I think I was kind of like, what is it called when you're like racist towards yourself?
Internally racist.
Yeah, like I wanted to be a white girl.
Yes.
At one point in
Internalized
my
racist.
life.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
spent a lot of my like younger years wanting to be white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can tell, like, it's very apparent. I think, especially with me, there's not really a lot of Filipino culture in my life unless it's with my family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we have to go and seek it out.
Yeah.
If you're, yeah.
I don't eat a lot of Filipino food. I don't, like, my mom doesn't speak the language. My mom doesn't even have an accent. Like, it's like, she's always, like, all of her boyfriends have been white. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been kind of raised very, not, like, Filipinos. Like, I feel like her mom has a lot more culture because her mom is older than my mom. She came here when she was older. She spent a lot more time in the Philippines. So I feel like even Kai being
Also,
born,
my dad's Filipino.
yeah, her dad's
Yeah.
Filipino.
Right.
So even being born in Canada, she's more Filipino, I think, than I am.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I think about that a lot. And I spent so much, like, the majority of my life, really. I didn't really come to terms with it until I was in my 20s. Of, like, being okay with, like, this is who I am. I came out Asian. I was born in the Philippines. And that's
Exactly.
okay. And,
I think media really made like Filipinos more of like a thing though now. Like everyone loves Filipinos now.
yeah.
Yeah, in 2024.
Filipinos, I think, the media sexualized them a lot. And I feel like it's leaning more towards wholesome now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Almost,
so,
you know?
Yeah.
Finally, thank God, because like the younger Filipinos now are gonna see it as something that isn't so bad.
Right.
But I remember growing up and I was like, oh my God, like guys sexualizing me because I'm Asian is kind of making me proud to be Asian.
I know.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
it's
true.
awful to say it, but I loved it. Like, I milked that so hard.
Yeah.
ABG at your service. I know that term's kind of being
That's like a controversial
yeah.
Very.
term now.
Yeah, I
I'll go-
changed my TikTok name was ABG_333.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
true. I know. I was on TikTok and then like somebody called themselves an ABG. There was this one trend of a weekend song where it's like he's talking about Asian girls, got a sweet Asian chick.
Oh.
That song, yeah.
I'm
She got
dead.
Sweet Asian chick, she go low man.
Yeah.
It felt like TikTok was like split. Half of the people were like, why would you like this is not it? And
That's
the other half were
hilarious.
like,
I love it.
Yeah, right.
It's poetry. Do you know when Drake said,
I read that in the
shout out to
Bible.
Asian girls, let the lights dim some?
Yeah.
That was my favorite line, like,
I know.
ever.
Because it also makes you feel like I'm not
Seen.
saying we're
Yeah.
not the most
Seen in the
oppressed-
mainstream
Right?
media,
Appreciated.
represented.
We're not the most oppressed race in the world, but at the same time, like we just said,
We are visible minorities.
yeah, and we
Yeah.
struggled our entire lives with it. So when you see this famous artist like saying that he thinks an Asian is attractive or like saying like something like that, it's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, wait, that's me.
Yeah.
So it's like the actual Asians, most like a lot of them probably loved it, you know,
Well,
and
yeah.
a lot of Asians hated it.
Yeah.
Like some Asians are like, wait, even the ABG, the Jack Harlow,
Oh yeah.
Jack Harlow, and
yeah.
some Asians were like,
Oh my
It's
God.
very
wait,
split.
what is even the? I hate to sound uncultured again, but so from what I gathered, it was a term to describe girls that worked with men in gangs.
I think so. Yeah, something with like violence, something like that.
Okay. So here's what I want to say to
And
that.
there's like a whole history behind it, which I'm not educated enough to speak on, but I know that it was like not a good thing.
No, fair. And I do understand that it's like if that is true, I'm sure it is true. I do understand why it can be offensive, but I'm sure that those girls back then loved being called ABGs. Like, do you think that if those girls were hanging around like guys in the gang and like,
Fair.
do you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I get what you're
And then
saying,
if you
yeah.
think about it, if you guys ever met Audrey's baby daddy, the environment that we grew up in was very like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it
Oh,
was
yeah, that's
very,
ABG. Like
we grew
Yeah.
up very ABG.
Yeah, if that's the term.
Yeah, if that's what the term means, that's what we surrounded ourselves with. That's how we kind of
Exactly.
grew up. Like that's how we kind of made ourselves to be. So yeah, we're proud of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Whoever made that term, like genius.
Love that.
Because I love it.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, AVG. Thank you, Jack Harlow. And you know what? I think I look a little bit more white than the rest of my cousins.
Yeah.
Really?
A lot
Because
of
your
people.
eyes are so big.
My
Just
eyes
eyes,
are
yeah.
huge.
Not to
Yeah.
like perpetuate stereotypes, but like
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
been told that I look less Asian because my eyes are bigger, which I don't think my eyes are that big, but like I've been
not
told
really.
that.
And mine are round.
Yes, yeah, that's the thing. And you have like the eyelid.
Yeah.
Because I don't
yeah.
have an eyelid.
Oh my god,
Like,
yeah.
and, like my thing, it touches.
Right.
Yeah, yours
I think
is like
it had,
a full eyelid.
Yeah, I think it was obviously our dads. So we all kind of look like our dad.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of people that don't believe I'm fully Asian. Like, people will argue me on it. They're like, you're either half Spanish or you're half white.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
God,
get half Spanish a lot.
who in high school who for the whole 4 years that we were in high school together thought I was half black.
I see it.
I
We
see
always
it.
say that too. Yeah, yeah.
Because your skin is darker.
Yeah. And
It's
even
true. I
her
tan very
features a little
easily.
bit. And like when she curls her hair. Okay, so now we have a fun little segment of 2024 predictions. I don't have much. I have a fear of speaking things into existence because I've accidentally done it like multiple times in the last couple of years, and I just can't. I have to be very careful with what I say out loud.
Yeah.
But Kai, yeah, some.
I have some. We'll start off very tame. I think Euphoria is gonna get canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew once Angus
Yeah.
passed, that was it. That was there's no way. And I think that a lot of people would actually might be upset if it were to
Yes.
continue. So
Zendaya and Tom Holland are either gonna break up or get engaged.
somebody that I saw it somewhere the other day that they unfollowed each other or something like that.
Yeah, Zendaya
What?
unfollowed Tom, but Tom did not unfollow her. And then me
So
and
they are broken up because the guy doesn't care enough to like, you know what? It's
I don't
like
know. Me and my brother were talking about it, and no, he was like, "What if she was just bored and she wanted to stir it up?" And I was like, "You know what? Maybe."
Yeah.
I feel like Zendaya is too wholesome for that.
You think?
I feel like she
Really?
stays out of the drama so much that
That's
she
true.
would never start drama.
I would do that if I was famous, just to
You know?
stir things up.
But we
Right?
stir things up all the time.
That's true.
Zendaya does not.
That
you
is
know?
true.
So like I don't think, but I would see her being mad enough to be like, okay, whatever, and then unfollow him and not care if she like he follows. He might still have feelings, whatever the hell. But I don't think she's.
So
like,
at
capable
this
of
moment,
it.
you think they're broken up?
I think that it's fishy if she's not following him and he's following her. Yeah, it's just not something that's normal.
That is true.
Like there's no way nothing's going on.
Something is fishy.
You know?
But I think they're either gonna break up or get engaged.
I think they're gonna break up for sure.
Yeah.
You're gonna get engaged after that? That's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like she's
Yeah.
not gonna clown herself like that.
Also, they're
Zendaya
like
of all people.
very in their honeymoon phase, like for a long time. And when it lasts too long in that
Yeah,
phase,
yeah.
it's gonna end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
On the topic of breaking up or progressing in the relationship, I think that Hailey and Justin Bieber are either going to separate or announce a pregnancy. But I don't think it would be a planned pregnancy because Hailey Bieber doesn't seem like the type who wants to have kids right now.
You think? I think she's starting to look like and seem like, in her videos at least, that she's settling down and she's like ready.
yeah?
Yeah.
I haven't kept up with her in a while.
I haven't. I don't really keep up with
For
her,
like
but
a year or
I'm-
two ago, it's like she didn't want kids. And I saw like Justin Bieber having interviews saying like, I want kids, but she has stuff that she wants to do still.
You know what's weird too is my recent thought about that, because I have thought about that because their names are everywhere all the time. I think that they might split because from what I see, from what they both put out lately, again, I don't really keep up with Hailey that much, but I'm an avid YouTube watcher. I always have it playing. Like I'm not super on TikTok. I try not to be. It fucks with my mental health too much for some reason. It's just more of a toxic place than YouTube is.
Yeah.
And when I'm doing stuff, I like to have sound, so I'm always on YouTube. That's why my screen time is so high.
Yeah.
But
Same.
she's always on my homepage, like her like in the bathroom, whatever. So if it's somebody that I like, that she's interviewing or whatever, then I'll watch it. Or like if she's making something that I'm like, okay, wait, that actually looks good. I want to cook that. Like I'll watch it. And from what it seems is that I think that they might split because she's ready and he is not.
Oh.
Yeah. Or he doesn't want them with her. I really don't think he wants her kids.
Oh, you
I
think?
don't think he wants her kids.
Interesting.
I've like with the whole like
Me
thing,
too.
the whole joke of like Justin like running off.
Oh,
with
yeah,
Hailey.
yeah.
I genuinely don't think that.
I don't think he like likes her.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I always got that vibe.
Yeah.
I think
Have
he
you
thinks
seen
she's
her?
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've talked about how they have great sex all of the time. I think that helps. But I don't think that he looks at this person and says, this is the type of person with the type of values, with the personality, with the job in the life that I want to spend the rest of my life with and have kids with and raise a family with a white picket fence.
Have you seen those videos of like her falling and him skating off?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh
Yeah.
my
He's
God.
like,
Or like
running
him
off.
like shutting the car door on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
There's,
that shit actually like wouldn't bother me with that. Like it's like whatever. Justin's in his own world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
knew ever
saying?
since the paparazzi fight video.
Yeah, like he has been for a very long time. So I didn't really think much of it until like
And this is coming from like a believer.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think much of it until
Like I had Bieber fever.
I think she's very, very ready. And I don't think he wants to have her kids.
Interesting. Because he's in an interview saying, I want to have kids. I want to have a
I
soccer
think
team full
he
of
wants
kids.
kids.
Wow.
Absolutely. I think he'd make a great father. And he's been talking his whole life about having kids. I think that he would feel better about it if he was with somebody else. Like I don't, that whole thing is weird to me.
Yeah.
Like regardless of my feelings of Haley and Selena and Justin, whatever, that thing was always weird to me.
Yeah.
Justin and Haley, always.
Oh, yeah, I know. It didn't really like, it was, yeah.
It felt
know?
forced.
Yeah.
It
It
always
felt
felt
very
forced.
forced.
He
Yeah.
literally said in an interview one time that it was like an arranged marriage.
exactly,
Oh my
right?
God. Mm-hmm.
I don't think he likes her that much.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're leaning towards separation, not pregnancy.
Well, I'm hoping,
Separation.
to be honest, for the
Yeah,
for the
fair.
benefit of both of them. I think we've seen it gone on too long, and it's just
That's how I felt about the Ace family. I was like, I want
Yeah.
them to get
Oh,
divorced.
I'm so happy.
Me
Did you hear what
too.
happened?
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah,
I think she's the one who filed for divorce.
Good.
yeah,
Yeah.
finally.
Good.
Oh my god.
This one is a fashion one. I think that sports jerseys are gonna pop up, trend more in a Bella Hadid kind of way. So I know that soccer jerseys were a thing this year. You know, they kind of phased out towards the end of the year, but I think they're gonna branch out to different sports, like in a cool girl streetwear kind of way.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
that's true. I said earlier when we were talking about this that it was very 90s, and I do think that 90s are coming back, like in the sense that it's like a big jersey with super loose low-rise jeans and your sneakers, and then your baseball cap girls are wearing backwards with their curly hair and giant hoop earrings.
Oh my God. Yeah. It's
You
giving
know?
Tumblr.
Yeah,
To be
yeah.
honest, I
I
used to be
think-
obsessed with wearing basketball jerseys. Like I thought I was that girl.
I know, and then I was obsessed with wearing them because Audrey was.
That's hilarious. Like I thought I was Sierra in the 1-2-step video.
Yeah, that type of vibe. That vibe is
Yeah.
coming back. That
Yeah.
vibe is definitely coming back. It started to already with the jorts and the low jeans.
Yeah.
But I
I
think
love the jorts.
Everyone's gonna be out in their like low rise jeans with their sneakers and their caps and their tiny tops or their jersey or
Yeah.
I love a tiny top with a baggy pants.
yeah,
I
right.
know.
And then indie sleaze, I think is gonna make a comeback, which is like, if you don't know what indie sleaze is, it's like, I don't want to say trashy because that's like mean. Rockstar's girlfriend, very like grunge.
Blame Kourtney Kardashian for that.
Yeah, no, true,
kinda like that.
true.
Yeah.
My final prediction is that the scandal surrounding Scooter Braun is like revealed finally, because there was like a great unfollowing. All of his clients were leaving him and nobody knew why. So I think that reason is going to be revealed this year. I think it's going to be crazy and fun to watch.
How long ago did that happen?
I want to say maybe like summer of 2023, summer.
No way.
Maybe.
Mhm.
I thought it
Summer,
happened when all the
fall.
Taylor Swift stuff happened, or was it after?
Oh no, that was like last year, like recently.
So it didn't happen alongside all the Taylor Swift drama with him.
No, no.
Oh, okay. I thought it all happened at once.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
All of his clients leaving him happened within like a week.
okay.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And everybody was like theorizing, and then all the Swifties were like, "This is what you get." So yeah, that's what I think is gonna happen.
I think Drake's gonna have another kid.
Oh yeah, with
yeah?
the same
With
baby mama, different
Sophie?
baby mama.
No, different
Yeah.
baby
Oh,
mama.
really?
I think
I wonder what's up with Drake.
they're not together, right?
No.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna be the same girl.
No, I don't think. I think he tried to like get with her, but then she was like, "No."
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like a big artist. I kind of love her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have another kid by accident, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But
Like, why doesn't anybody want to like be with him? Does he
Yeah, I
want to be with
know.
people?
Well, he's been doing that hot sauce thing, so who knows?
hot sauce thing.
You never heard where he puts hot sauce. I can't remember what happened.
There ain't no way.
I know he has a candle
Okay,
company.
There ain't
so
no way.
This girl.
I'm gonna scream.
Yeah.
No.
You never heard this?
No.
I've never heard of
I'm
it.
hearing it now.
So apparently a girl on TikTok or something, she said that she slept with Drake and he had a condom, and then she went back into the washroom, took the condom and tried to put it back inside of her to get pregnant.
That's crazy.
And he puts hot sauce in it before she could do that, because he said he puts hot sauce in it right after always for this reason.
That is hilarious.
And then her vagina was burning.
Oh my god.
And yeah, I don't know if that's real. or
That's crazy.
it was all over Twitter.
I kind of believe it.
Yeah, I can't believe it. He seems like the type of guy.
Yeah.
He has a cat named Cody. Like, of
Yeah,
course. Like,
yeah. We were saying that I think around like when we didn't get tickets to his concert, but that like nobody wants to commit to him. There must be something awfully wrong with him.
Oh yeah.
My mom thinks that he's controlling.
I can see that.
I think
yeah.
that he's controlling, but I think that he has anger management issues.
Oh yeah. I see
think
that too.
if you were to get into a fight with Drake,
Yeah.
he'd be at the top of his lungs barking at you, telling you to get the fuck out of my house because who the fuck pays your fucking bills?
Yeah.
Who pays for the car you fucking drive around this
Yeah.
town? Looking all fucking pretty. You know what
Oh
I'm
my
We
saying?
do have to remember
God.
he is a Toronto man.
Yeah,
Toronto
You know
man.
what?
Exactly.
First and foremost, we have to remember that.
And he'd be barking. He
Yeah,
would not
yeah.
be speaking.
The Torontomans love to bark.
He said it. Dogs will be dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
He's talking about himself.
And I love Drake. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I love
like,
Drake.
Yeah. His music speaks to me.
Yeah.
But still, like,
Yeah.
We still wonder these things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he definitely has anger issues. How do
Yeah.
I know? Because I have anger issues. I've also said, get the fuck out of my house.
I'm dead. Or he would just have like a big temper tantrum.
Pardon?
Because he would have like a temper tantrum. You
Okay,
know,
yeah.
I get that vibe from him
Yeah.
too. Like everyone, also on Twitter is always making fun of how he's like when he's featured on music and stuff. Like he sounds like the little girl being featured in the background.
I'm dead. We love Drake over here. I don't think Ariana and Ethan are gonna last.
Oh, definitely not.
Oh, they're scaring me.
I think they're gonna break up this year.
they're scaring
I
me.
think that's gonna be very short lived.
yeah, they don't look
I
well.
feel like they might try and make it work out of like spite, just to prove it to everybody that like wasn't a home wrecker. Like this was for something, but like I don't think it'll last either.
Yeah, I think they both look unwell.
Yeah.
Oh
I think
yeah,
they both look unwell. You're right. I don't know what is wrong, but they both look
Like
unwell.
no offense, they look like shivering chihuahuas.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why.
No,
That's the energy.
literally. I can't. Oh my god. Did you see that thing? Lil Nas X?
oh yeah.
What the fuck is
Wait,
going
which
on?
thing?
That
He's a lot of things.
That he's like finally out of whatever the heck, like everything that was happening with like the devil and stuff like that. Like he's finally out, and all these other, he's gonna expose all these other celebrities that are actually part of the Illuminati and
Oh
stuff
my
like that.
god!
blah, blah,
Because
blah.
I was acting
I
like
thought
so
that was-
demonic the past couple years.
He's like, I'm better now, like whatever, blah blah blah.
I thought that was just promo for his new album because
Okay,
his new
so
album
that's
is like
what-
a Christian themed like
No fucking way.
yeah. His newest single is called J Christ, and his like album art is him on the cross being resurrected. So I think it was just promo.
No way.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I think that's
That's
worse
wild.
than the devil stuff.
Oh, you think?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think that's
A lot
more
of people are
cancelable.
mad.
Yeah,
A lot of people
that's
are mad.
I'm not saying I'm like mad about it per se, but I'm like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like
Well,
that
that's-
is crazy. I thought the double stuff was crazy.
I didn't think the devil stuff was as crazy for sure. I don't really pay much mind to it.
I thought it was marketing
Yeah.
genius though. The shoe thing, the double shoe thing. That was crazy.
Yeah.
And then his music video ended up being up the trial because everybody's like, "Oh my god, he's getting sued," and then it was just his music video. I thought that was marketing gold.
Okay, yeah, no, it's not. It's not a Christian album. Okay, thank God.
Oh.
Okay, because I was like, well, not thank God.
Oh,
because,
not like a Christian album, not like a gospel music album. Were you
well,
thinking?
no,
I meant
I'm
like
thinking like, okay, so I'm thinking like I'm sitting there like, okay, so if the only way that the album cover and the artwork and stuff like that would be not cancelable and like completely justifiable if he was singing songs like Oceans.
like what?
Oceans, there ain't no way. There ain't no way this girl grew up in a Catholic school singing and doesn't know Oceans by Hillsong. Spirit lead me where your trust is without border. It's on TikTok too.
No, I might honestly.
There's no way.
that
Oh,
one.
she even knows that she grew up in a
Oh.
public school. There ain't no way.
I don't know.
Isn't that a
maybe.
beautiful song though?
Yeah.
As much as it is like a Christian song, it is a beautiful song. And unless he was singing songs like that,
Oh no, he's not.
okay,
He's
so
rapping.
it's cancelable. It's
Oh.
very
Yeah, very.
cancelable. That's crazy.
People are up in arms about it.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
That's exactly what he wants, though, isn't it?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's exactly what he wants. That's his whole marketing thing.
Yeah,
That is hilarious. I do respect
wild.
somebody who will do whatever,
I know.
even if it's gonna get them canceled though. So I
I
do
know.
respect it. But like at the same time, that's crazy.
Like look at like that's his. It's him playing basketball with the devil.
in J Christ.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Isn't that
And
like
Sabrina Carpenter's
blasphemy?
getting canceled for fucking dancing in a church?
That
That's
was like
crazy.
approved
What?
because
That's
you have
crazy.
to get a permit to film there, and so it had to be been approved. I think the priest or whoever was in charge of the church that she filmed in.
He's fired, yeah.
Yeah.
He came up with a statement saying that he apologized and that like stuff like that.
Sabrina Carpenter's so funny. Like Jesus was a carpenter.
She's hilarious.
Everyone's gonna be offended.
Exactly.
Regardless.
Somebody's gonna be offended.
Can't please everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. So make sure it's you. That's all we have for you guys today. Thank you for watching and or listening.
Make sure to follow us on all of our socials at Harsh Worded Pod.
And make sure to like and subscribe if you're watching our YouTube videos. And if you're not watching our YouTube videos, make sure to watch our YouTube videos. And guess if me and Kaira are going to be wearing the same outfit that day, because sometimes
Oh yeah, sometimes
it's
we
close.
do. We're close today.
We're close today. And it's always an accident too. And thank you so much to Audrey for being a guest today. Hopefully we see her face again soon.
Bye.
Do you have anything
Thank
you want to shout out?
Make good choices.
I'm dead.
That is my motherly advice for you today.
That's true. She's the mother of a 7-year-old. Hi, Makayo. He's
Hi,
probably going to watch
Makayo.
this because you're in it.
Yes.
Makayo wants to be in our YouTube channel so bad.
Oh yeah, he wants
Does
to be
he?
a
We should
YouTuber.
special guest him.
Yeah.
Have you seen that
Yeah.
one podcast where it's recess therapy? And it's just the podcast where like he just talks to kids on their recess break. But it's not
No.
it's not like a creepy thing. Like it's like
I'm
I was gonna
dead.
say, what
and
is
then
he
they
doing?
just guessed it. They did interviews at the Golden Globes with like 2
the hell?
kids.
Oh
And
my
then they gave the
God.
kids, and the kids were able to like
Oh, I
interview
saw
people.
those kids. I saw those kids.
Yeah, that's
but I
from
didn't-
Recess Talk, the
okay.
podcast. Yeah,
I love that.
Love that.
yeah, it's just kids, just
Oh my god, that's
and kids
so
don't
cute.
really hold back, so it's entertaining.
Yeah, and
That's
it's like some
adorable.
real shit.
Mhm.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.